Hey, fourth grade, it's Miss Sublet. We are in our second lesson of Second Steps, and today we're talking about something very important. As we move into our second uh, semester, we will be setting goals. So, we're learning about how to set goals today and how to make plans. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our brain break, our brain builder, and I will be right back after it's over.
Let's build your brain with level 1 of a game called Cards in Common. To play, sit next to a partner facing the screen. This time you'll see 6 cards on the screen. Each card will have a picture on it. You need to put the cards in groups based on what they have in common. You don't need to use all the cards at the same time. Talk with your partner about ways you can group the cards until time is up. That was a great workout for your brain.
Okay, so fun little brain builder there. So, like I said before, we will be learning about setting goals and making plans and following through. So, the first thing I want to do is I want you to talk with your shoulder partner or whoever you teamed up with when we did our brain builder and talk about a time that you had to make goals within a group of people, okay, and make a plan. Okay, so talk about a time where you worked with a group and you had to make goals and set a plan and follow through with that plan. Okay, and I will be right back. Okay, so hopefully you and your shoulder partner had plenty of time to discuss a time when you had to set some goals and with other people, and you came up with a plan and made your goal, hopefully. So, real quick, a goal is a target that you would like to hit by a certain time. Okay. So, we make goals every day. We just don't really call them goals all the time. Sometimes we call them decisions, sometimes we call them targets at school. So, we make goals all the time, every day. And, it's important to be on the same page with a goal when you're working within a group. So, if you're working within a group, and I'm sure in your classroom, you all partner up sometimes and work on projects together. And if everyone has a certain goal in mind, a different goal in mind, then you're probably not going to meet your team goal. Okay. So, the first and most important thing when you're working within a group, get on the same page. Everyone has to have a same goal. So we're going to watch a little video about a couple of kiddos who make goals, and I want you to pay attention because we're going to talk about it afterwards. I'll be right back.
I love the STEM Club Challenge, and I'm so excited we're working together this year.
Me too. Last year, Amani and I built a machine that could crack an egg by itself.
I remember that. I think I still have egg in my hair.
Well, I never said it cracked the egg into a bowl.
What's this year's challenge again?
Build a paper structure that is at least 6 inches high and holds as much weight as possible. And look, they're using fourth grade math books as the weights.
The judging is in 2 weeks, so we should definitely start working on it now. I'm thinking something really big and cool looking. We can make it blue with green flames on the side.
Whoa. We've got other stuff to think about first. Like, what are we going to build? And how many books will it hold?
You're right. How about a ton of paper balls? If you crumple paper up really tight, it's pretty strong.
True, but it has to be at least 6 inches high. They would have to be really big paper balls. And books might roll off the top. We could roll the paper into a column and bounce the stuff on the top. Columns are really strong, remember?
Yeah, but let's do more than one column, so it's super strong.
Good idea. Like a table.
Yeah. How many books will it hold?
My sister's science class made a paper structure last year. That held 4 big books. But I bet we can make one that holds 5.
Definitely.
Okay, before we start, let's make sure this is a really good goal.
We're going to build a table out of paper and tape that can hold 5 fourth grade math books.
It's definitely specific. We know what we've got to do, and we'll know when we've done it.
Yeah, and even though it'll be challenging, I think we can do it.
Definitely. It's one more book than my sister had, but we have 2 whole weeks to figure it out. And we just need paper and tape.
And don't forget, once we've actually made the table, we still have to do the most important part.
What's that?
2 words. Green flames.
So, what are these kiddos doing? They are getting ready to try to make a paper boat, right? And they need to make it really strong. So first, they go over their goal. They go over their ideas. They get from each other ideas, right? And then they say, okay, let's try to see if this is a good goal. They go over their steps and their plans again, and then they decide this is a good idea. This is a good goal that we have. So, what makes this a good goal for them? What do you all think? What makes it a good goal? If you're thinking it's a good goal because they weighed their ideas and they came up with a set plan, then you're right. Good job. Let's move on. Let's talk about what a good goal is. So we got Sal and Anna here. They're making a table, remember? So a good goal is what? Is it specific, challenging, or doable? It's all, okay? So if we set a goal, but we didn't really know much about it, we didn't have the specific information, would it be a good goal? No, we have to have specifics, okay? We have to have measurements, we have to have the right attitude, we have to have everything that you need, all the information that you need up front, so that way your goal can be specific. It needs to be challenging, okay? Setting an easy goal that you know that you can make is not a good goal, okay? So for example, if I had been working on running, okay, which Miss Sublett probably won't ever be a runner. Who knows? I might be. I might need a goal to set that. If I am working on becoming a runner and I can already run 1 mile in 10 minutes, then my goal isn't going to be to run a mile in 9 minutes. right? I need to make it more challenging, okay? So that way I could practice my goal. So my goal should be something like run a mile in 8 minutes, okay? So it needs to be challenging to be an appropriate goal to set. All right, they did have specifics. All right, so the next part of this is letting you all create your own goal. Okay, and I want you all to do that. I want to give you a few minutes, so get out a piece of paper and a pencil. And I want you to write 2 goals that you can complete in 2 weeks, okay? This can be anything that you want. Your teachers would probably prefer if it was maybe something to do with iReady or something to do with grades or maybe organization if you have an issue with that. Maybe your goal could be something with activities outside of school, like sports, or maybe you're learning to play an instrument, anything like that, okay? So take a few minutes, write down your 2 goals, and go over this list, okay? So I'm going to X myself out so you can see the list. And I want you to ask yourself, is it specific? Is it challenging? Is it doable? Okay. So doable just kind of means we didn't really go over that one. Doable means like your goal is not going to be to fly to the moon in 2 weeks. Okay. You're not going to ever be able to fly to the moon in 2 weeks. It takes a lot of preparation to get to the moon. Okay. So that's not a good goal. That's silly because you know that's not doable. You want your goals to be doable. Okay. And reachable. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let you all work on these, and I will see you next time. Have a great day, guys.